Well, welcome into HSN. I'm Shannon, and I hope my crew is prepared for this. Do we have Mike? Because this is, if you've ever seen me on the show, you're gonna be happy that we have Mike Mezak, because you're not gonna hear a peep from me, because we have the King of Coins. Those are my 2 cents, pun intended. How are you, King of Coins?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Shannon?
I'm good, see? You just wait. The only thing I can supply are one-liners, because I don't know nothing about nothing. Which is why...
Yeah, I don't believe her. She knows more than she lets on.
Well, Mike, I think that's different from being full of something, which we also know I am. I've known Mike literally for decades. That's why I really do have fun with him. Hey, Mike, what's going on with this? Because is this your only show of the visit? Fill him in and me on this, please.
Yeah, this is my only show of the visit here. You know, part of the problem is I got to be honest, there's just not enough coins. We're at the end. The United States Mint has stopped releasing Silver Eagles for the year. There's a few Mint State coins left that are going to be released. All the proof coins have been released. All the burnished coins have been released. All the reverse proof coins, all the special sets have been released. All the everything's been released. It's all sold out. It's all harder to get than it was yesterday than it was the day before, and harder to get than it is today. And that's going to continue on. And this is a great example of that. This special United States Mint has never done a program like you see right here. This first and last, we had the Annex, first day of issue, completely and totally sold out. We had the NGC Liberty Core, 2,600 pieces, complete and totally sold out. Now I am debuting, the only quantities I have here, of the Flag Core, first and last, guaranteed, a program designed by the United States Mint specifically for this transition of U.S. coins that you see right here. And unlike anything they've ever done, I think this is just kind of a first look at this. We will get to this. It's one of our most limited. It's more limited than the Annex. It's more limited than the NGC Liberty. It is a spectacular opportunity that we'll get to, but it's kind of encapsulates all the things that we've been up to here.
Well, and as Ricky Bobby would say, if you're not first, you're last. Well, the first and the first. How about that? Even better, with only 500 to go around. We're going to start things off with a really unique opportunity, and I will say this, and I often recommend, now listen, since this is the only show of the visit, I'm going to encourage you to shop early. Everything does have our extended holiday return policy, by the way, but I will say this is easily, I would say, even as a novice, the most exciting time in coin history. People get creative, they have some fun, but Mike, I am kind of fascinated by this. So is this really a coin? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, it is. This is we're one of the exclusive U.S. distributors of the PAMP Suisse company in Switzerland that has made exceptional coins for years, and they've really upped their game in the last 2 years. So they contract. They get great licenses and great artists. Phil Lewis, many people out there are very familiar with Phil Lewis. And they did a spirit animal series with him that was, upon announcement, every coin in the series was pre-sold out. They're just now releasing them. They sold them out long before they were made. Now, you see that 72 that you have over here? I'm debuting this. I have 72 coins. I'm one of the largest, if not the largest, distributor of the PAMP Suisse product in the United States. I have 6 dozen of these Spirit Fox, Electric Fox spirit animals from Phil Lewis. One of the great things that they've done is the quality of the coin is unlike anything you've ever seen out there. The reverse of the coin, 1 ounce pure silver, of course, Solomon-Ines, but they carry the design over. And one of the cool things that they do that nobody else does regularly is you can see in the ears of the fox, 2021's the year, and you see that 0399. That's the serial number. Each coin, I mean, this is so unique in the collectible world. Each coin is individually serial numbered. So this is coin 399. Now, they only made 2,500. That's why they sell out. That's what PAMP Suisse has done in such an amazing thing. They get these fantastic licenses, but they don't overproduce them. Every one of them is a sold-out limited edition instantaneously. We've seen the Fender Guitar Series sell out. The Giants of the Galapagos sell out. Now the Spirit Animals have sold out. I'm debuting the Fox. If you had the Grizzly Bear, we did the Grizzly Grizzly Bear. I have a few Grizzly Bears left. I'm going to show you for about 2 minutes after this. They did the second chakra of that. I think this is a 6-coin series. The spirit animals completely and totally sold out. This is the rarest one that we had in terms of our allocation in the entire one. And when you look at this coin and look at the quality and look at the detail, look at the beauty of this coin and then the limited edition, I think you can understand why.
Absolutely. Hey, by the way, everything does have that extended holiday return policy, whether you're shopping the first time. FlexPay, which is interesting because we don't always do FlexPay, especially in the world of coin collecting, and a one and done for sure, at least in terms of availability for this show. So at this point, we're looking at, I think about, well, a few dozen. I know you saw that quantity left counter. I love the entire presentation in addition to the story that Mike just shared with you. And then Grizzly. How cool is this, Mike?
Well, and it's, like I said, another one of the spirit animals, the Phil Lewis. I've got just like 2 dozen of these. I aired this last week. I have the final quantity. I had more of these. We had about 150 of these. The electric fox, I think, about twice as rare as the grizzly that we had. So your opportunity to kind of get most of, about 40% of the series right here with one phone call. You can get the electric fox and a few grizzlies. I'd order the grizzly first.
Okay, there are only 50 of those, yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was lesser because I had more of those. I think I had 144 of the Grizzlies to start with. So we had the Grizzly, and then we had the Electric Fox is just debuting with only 72 coins. So like I said, extremely limited, absolutely stunning, complete and total sellouts. They're highly collectible. Like I said, we're one of the exclusive distributors of it. I think it's really, really important you get in and take advantage of it right now.
Mike, what's your spirit animal? What would you be?
I don't know.
I'm a monkey. Would you guys agree?
Oh, okay. Good.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm not a rat. Sometimes I'm a pig.
Yeah, I was going to say, does it have to be the whole animal? And can I be spirit bacon?
Spirit bacon. I love you. That's good. That's a good line.
I mean, who doesn't love bacon?
Oh, right? Oh, well said. All right, do keep calling on your Phil Lewis. Remember, the Grizzly Bear, much more limited at just, now fewer than 50, fewer than 70 if you're doing the Fox. Okay, we are moving along, and this is the only show of the visit. If you are joining us here at HSN, Mike is going to school you. I've known him for decades. He is truly the king of coins, and nobody does it better. Much like Andrew Lessman, I always say the price of admission is the education that you get from Mike, and he really has, been the platform for so many things in the coin collecting world that, he leads, everyone else follows. Well, if you're following along, we've got so many things to get through. And, I was referencing, of course, that this is one of the most exciting times in coin history, and you're going to learn about some of the reasons why. And Mike, I will release you immediately to start sharing some details on this, just because, like I said, there was no show during the overnight period, in which case, it's good for me because quite often when we get to prime time, then we're almost sold out. So I know we love to share all the information up front. So would you be happy to do that?
I would be happy to do that. If we would have had an overnight show this morning, you would not have an opportunity at this coin. This is one of those coins. Every now and then we have a coin where I tell you the single most important point of this coin is how fast can you die? Because I only have 98. So as I said, we're kind of closing the book on the American Silver Eagle, this transition in the American Silver Eagle from Type 1 to Type 2. They changed the design on the American Silver Eagle for the first time in 35 years. They can't change it again for another 25 years. This is numismatic history. So as they have done this, they've made like several different types of the new coin, but the rarest of the whole bunch in terms of the regular issue coins. So you've got mint state coins, you've got proof coins, and then of course you have the burnished coin. The burnished coin is the rarest of the bunch. So in other words, it's 10 times rare, 20 times rare, 100 times rarer than the mint state coins. From the West Point minted proof coin, this is 2 times rarer than this. It's rarer than the S Mint proof coin, none of which I have available for sale, by the way, individually. I had this in first day of issue last week, and it sold out. I think we had 263. It sold out in a single airing. I have 98. I have 98 in the entire edition that's 100% exclusive to us. So this is the brand new coin. This is the first year of issue. This is the rarest format. This is the way to get the coin. This is what we call burnished. It is a special uncirculated coin, a collector finish, if you will. It is designated by the West Point mint mark that is on the reverse of the coin underneath the wing of the eagle that you see right there. That designates it that it is a burnished coin. Burnished refers to what they do to the planchet of the coin before they strike it to give it this matte, almost satin or silky finish. It's also known as satin finish or special finish. Burnished is a more technical term. What it means to us as collectors is rarity. So you've got this transition, this brand new Silver Eagle that has been changed for the first time in 35 years. That is absolutely so important and historic from a numismatic standpoint. And then you've got this rarest of all of these new coins in the regular issue coin, which is proof, burnished, and mint state, which is the vast majority of all the coins that are made. And out of that, this is by far and away the rarest. And it's the rarest edition. Look, the fact of the matter is I wished I had 200 or 500 or if I had 1,000, we'd sell them. They sold out when the United States Mint released these coins to the public. They sold out in, I think it was 3 minutes, because every single special issue Silver Eagle release from the United States government this year is sold out instantly. Every single solitary one of them. The fact of the matter is there's simply not enough coins in the marketplace, period. There are not enough coins in existence. In what is going to be, and what actually is, the single most important change in numismatic history by the United States Mint, certainly in the Silver Eagle program, probably in any program, the most significant coin change of the last 50 years, this is the rarest of the regular issue coins that you're going to see right here. And it is the first year of issue. If you go back to the very first year of the Type 1 coins, we're calling these Type 2, that would be 1986 when we did the Type 2 coins, or when we did the Type 1 coins. They didn't even do burnished coins back then. Any of the 1986 first year of issue coins, whether they be proof or mint state, are going to be the better part of $1,000 at the very least. $1,000 at the very least. This coin is significantly rarer than any of those coins, and I have 98. Like I said, I wish I had 980, but the market dictated I could get 98 of these that meet this first release designation, which of course Annex first release, just like Annex first day of issue, is 100% exclusive to us here at HSN. So you can only get it from HSN. This is the collector edition coin that you have right here. Like I said, instantaneously sold out, and then we took the coins and had them certified, and then those coins were certified as first release, and those coins were certified as perfect. Understand, in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what? It's condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. And this coin is graded 70. It's graded perfect. In coin collecting, look, we grade on a 70-point scale. It's not a 100-point scale. A guy named Dr. Sheldon decided that's what he was going to do when he started grading large cents, 50 years ago. He used a 70-point scale. And that's what everybody uses. And so there's no Mint State 71 or SP 71 or Proof 71. So it's the highest grade. It's a perfect coin. It's from the first release. It's the burnished coin. It's the brand new first year of issue of the transition coin that, remember, was only made for 6 weeks and 6 weeks only. Interestingly, basically every other coin has got a 2021 a Type 1 version. The burnished does not. They did not make another 2021 last year of issue of the burnished coin because they're so difficult to get, and they had such a planchet or unstruck coin shortage that they simply were never able to do it. So the last burnished coin was actually 2020. So this is the full year issue, and it is only the brand new coin instead of, there was a Type 1 and Type 2. There's only a Type 2. It's sold out instantly from the government. We had them certified. We have them exclusive. Every single solitary coin that we've got here, as you can see, only 6 dozen of these left. I'm sure the phones are absolutely positively jammed, and that's all that will ever be. I am debuting this. It should sell out right here, right now. Incredible, incredible opportunity for you.
Well, it is indeed, and it's sold out instantaneously, like Mike said, and it's one one of the things that I always like to make clear, I mean, you can probably figure it out. I mean, the U.S. Mint, as Mike would say, frowns on people minting their own coins. You know, it's not like other categories of products that we offer here at HSN, where quite often you'll say, oh, you know, back order or wait list, or don't worry, we'll get more at some point. That is not the case here, like Mike said. And no kidding, you should absolutely act while we have this available. Hey, Mike, it is over to the side. Do you get that red oak presentation box as well? Is that also part of this?
Yes, that's correct, of course.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah, I think that's a $24.95 value, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, oh, nice. So, again, with that flex pay and that extended holiday return policy, really a one and done for sure. Because this is Mike's only show, that's the only reason that we had these to share with you. So definitely act now, 787-933. And of course, you can use flex pay. Hey, we are doing an apply and buy promotion, which might be helpful. If you're new, hey, it's $20. $20 is $20. You could save $20 when you apply and buy on your HSN credit card. Okay, we are moving along, and I'll tell you what, when I said that worth the price of admission, much like Andrew Lessman, is the information that the King of Coins, Mike Mezek, presents. And whether you've been following the Wild West of coin collecting, more particularly what's been happening in the last year, easily, certainly COVID aside, that also casts some shade on some of the things that the U.S. Mint was planning anyway. But we are looking at a historic moment in time. And this is what I want you to do, and I want you to just sit back and take a listen to, because, Mike, at the end of the day, you know, whether it's Suzanne who's coming up at midnight, or myself, or Marlo, you know, and Leslie, anyone who works with you, you know, off to the side, we always say, you know, what do you really like? What do you, but yeah, you got all the information, but what do you really like, and what should I really do? Do you really like this, Mike? Do you really do?
Really do. And I'll tell you what, this transition of design of the American Silver Eagle, look, it's 35 years in the making. The United States government announced in 2019 they were changing the reverse design of the American Silver Eagle, which they did, and they said they were going to do it in 2021. However, we assumed it would be at the beginning of 2021. However, due to between 2019 and 2021, there was the COVID pandemic, which affected the United States Mint dramatically and drastically. And so because of that, they delayed the release of the new coin until July of 2021 of this year. And so they only made the last year of issue became a half year, and the first year of issue became a half year. So it's the first half year of issue and the last half year of issue. And so they released these coins. They're all sold out from the United States Mint. There's no more Type 1s. They're already going to start making 2022s. The Type 2s, they're allocated. They're just not producing any coins. The United States Mint has already said that they have delayed dramatically the allocations. They're only releasing coins every other week. The allocations are reduced by 50% to any of the new coins. So it is this huge numismatic event, this change of the American Silver Eagle that's literally once in a lifetime, because the United States government took 35 years to make the change, and by law, they can't change it again for another 25. So it's at least a once in 60-year opportunity for them to do this. And so because of that, they've done a couple of unique programs, and this one, I think, is one of the most unique of all of them. They did something that they've never done before. What we always try to do is, in whatever form or fashion we do this in, we always try to determine, you know, what are kind of the earliest coins, the early release, the first day of issues, and all that. And we do that as best we can based on when coins are released. But the Mint helped us on this one. They said, look, we're not going to leave this up to chance. We're designing a program, and I think it will only be for these coins. It'll be the first and last time they ever do this for any coins, because they're both made in the same year, which is almost unique in the history of the United States Mint. They took the last 400 boxes of American Silver Eagles that were made in that Type 1. They took the first 400 boxes, literally the first 400 that were made of the Type 2, and they put them aside and sold them separately, and then did not sell them to the general public, only sold them to special authorized purchasers with those. And then, of course, they originally charged a tremendous premium for these coins as well, because it's a program that they had never done before, and so that's why they're so difficult to get. And so then they released these final 400 boxes, first 400 boxes of these. And if you look at this, if you have here in front of me, I've got a box right here. This is one of the boxes that you see, and down here in the front, it's kind of hard to see, this is one of the first boxes that was made by the United States government of the Type 2 Silver Eagles. This is an actual coin. I'm going to try to lift this up, but it weighs 55 pounds. It's that little yellow sticker that you see right there. And that designates this as one of the first 400 boxes of coins, basically 200,000 coins ever made by the United States government in the Type 2 program. So it sets this apart. So we have to buy these boxes sealed, just like you see here, from the United States Mint. They have to go to the grading company, and then they determine first 400 boxes, last 400 boxes. We did that with Annex at $2.99, sold out the entire edition of 2,600 or whatever it was, just like that. We then had an edition of NGC that was the Liberty label that we have, the dual core, completely and totally sold out. I now have an even more limited, well under 1,000 of the flag core, which is 100% exclusive to me as well. I'm the only place that you can buy. I'm the only one that can sell NGC flag core. And so you have the very last coins, and literally not just the last design, but literally the very last coins as designated by the United States Mint, and the very first coins as designated by the United States Mint, and then certified to be the very last, and certified to be the very first by the United States Mint, and certified by NGC that it is one of those 200,000 coins. And the fact is of these Silver Eagles, there are millions of coins made, but there is a tiny, tiny fraction of these coins. A tiny fraction of these coins that are the first 400 and the last 400 boxes. Now, here's the problem with this. Those first 400 boxes that you see, that you have there, like I have this box here in front of me, because I guess they were just getting used to it, they grade abysmally. So that we're only getting 70s out of a box of 500. I'm getting somewhere between 100 and 160 coins that are perfect 70. The rest of the coins, so if that holds true at NGC, instead of 200,000 coins, we're looking at 60,000 coins. That would make this the rarest of all of the American Silver Eagles in the brand new design in terms of 70 or possible 70s with this. And because they're designated first and last on the box by serial number, every coin has to be graded. So not only do you get this pair that's guaranteed the very last coins made ever in the series, the very first coins ever made in the new series, in this absolutely historic United States Mint issue, not only do you have all that, but you have them graded absolutely, positively perfect. And you have them graded in my exclusive flag core as well, in my exclusive flag core. I had thousands and thousands of the other coins all completely sold out. I have fewer than 1,000. I have fewer than 1,000 of the flag core sets that are going to be available. The brand new Type 1 coin, or the old Type 1 coins, and the brand new Type 2 coins as designated by the United States Mint. You get the pair, you get the transition, you get it guaranteed, you get it perfect, you get it in flag core. This basically ticks every single solitary box. Now, that's when we started selling this a month ago, when they released these coins. Of course, they sold out from the authorized purchasers instantaneously. But see, it's bigger than that. It's more important than that. It's beyond that. Because now we are at the end of the road. So we have had the availability of these brand new Type 2 coins now for several months. I think it has spoiled us to some degree. I don't think people realize quite how rare these coins are. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that they made them for 6 months and 6 months only, and instead of a full year. If they would have made them for a full year, it wouldn't have been enough. You have to understand that. And then because of that, the production has been so phenomenally limited. So if you take these first 400 boxes, the mintage on those is approximately the same thing as the 1986 Eagle. Now, an NGC Mint State 70, forget about first 400 boxes. 1986 American Silver Eagle with about the same exact mintage as a whole on these is going to be a $1,500 to $2,500 coin. You're getting that coin for what amounts to $150 because it's not $299 each. It's $299.95 for both coins, basically almost the exact cost of what is happening, okay, the exact cost of what a regular American Silver Eagle is. Now, keep in mind, the Type 1, the old design, that last coin, completely and totally 100% sold out from the United States Mint. The Type 2 coins are just perilously close to selling out from the United States Mint. They have got a very, very few coins left that they are going to kind of parcel out over the next 30 days or so. By the end of this month or the first week of November is my guess, they're going to start making the 2022 coins. And when you do that, then the entire mintage for the year is done. It's locked in. Everything that the United States Mint has done has completely and totally 100% sold out. That's how important this coin set is. And this is the rarest of these first and last. And understand, it's not a first and last, and I really need to impress this upon you, that I say it is. The United States Mint has never designated a program, because I don't think there's ever been a coin set of this magnitude. They have never designated a program that were the very last coins that were ever made, that ever rolled off the press, and the very first coins that ever rolled off the press. In the past, what we could say was the first coins that were released, or the last coins that were released. Now, they may or may not have been the last coins that were left in the entire series. But this one, we know for a fact. The very last coins, the very last 400 boxes ever made by the United States Mint in the Type 1. The very first 400 boxes that was ever made of the brand new Type 2s, as designated, as guaranteed by the United States Mint. We then certify it so that you can guarantee that. They are both dated 2021. They actually did some changes on the obverse as well, which you can see right there with the Type 2, the brand new coin right there. You can see the date's a little bit bigger. It stands out. The In God We Trust is a little more pronounced. Lady Liberty has been kind of refined, if you will, as has Liberty itself. On the reverse, the coins are significantly different, obviously, with the old kind of staid heraldic eagle and then the brand new eagle in flight. The one thing I can tell you is, and I can't impress upon you enough, really, the importance of having a coin that is the very first year of issue in a series that is so significantly important as the United States Silver Eagle. So just the first year of issue is a significant collectible event, and you have that within this. And then you have this subcategory of collectability in this as well, that is the very first of the first year. The United States Mint has never made that designation before, and so that's a very special opportunity for you, an incredibly special opportunity for you. And then I have never done them before in the flag core here at HSN, and understand, so I'm guaranteeing the lowest price on these at $299 because you can't get them anywhere else. When you see this core that holds this coin, anybody that is selling the flag core, any NGC flag core coin, of course, bought them from me first. They're 100% exclusive to me. So of critical importance to the collectability and desirability of this coin. So you get this transition set, you get them certified perfect, you get them in my most exclusive holder, in the flag core holder. You get the very first coins ever made by the United States Mint in the new series, absolutely positively guaranteed by the United States Mint, and the very last coins in the old series, absolutely positively guaranteed by the United States Mint. Now, keep in mind, they only made each of those for 6 months, and those were delayed. I have something here. I just want to read this a little bit to you. It says, COVID-19 updates from the United States Mint. Due to limited resource at the Mint facility as the result of COVID-19, you may experience longer wait times when calling customer service, impact on the sale dates, availability, and delivery of our numismatic products. The United States, it's right there front and center. They're telling you we cannot make enough coins. There are not enough coins in the marketplace, period. And this coin embodies that. Because when they released these first 400 boxes, last 400 boxes, like every single set or series put out by the United States government with these Silver Eagles, it sold out immediately. And here's the thing, because it is such a unique program that the United States Mint has never done before in its history, still, the vast majority of collectors don't even know about this set. I mean, there are dealers. There's a fair number of dealers that have no idea that this set exists. You have to understand that. And so to be able to get this now at my original issue price, I charge $299 for the Annex. I charge $299 for the NGC Liberty Core. And now I've got the most limited of all of those for me, which is the Flag Core. Held the price, $299, held the price, $299. And like I said, this is going to be about 3 or 4 times more limited than any of the other ones that I have in my exclusive Flag Core. You get this transition coin. You get this opportunity that they're going to have to be able to own this particular coin that I absolutely positively love. It's all about the Silver Eagle. And again, you must really get them now. Shannon, you and I have talked about this at length. Look, I'm kind of wired into the coin market. There is the shortages that are in the marketplace today are unprecedented in numismatic history. Most collectors and indeed most dealers do not even realize how difficult it is to get the new coins. What is happening is the United States Mint, already the premiums for just regular American Type 2 Silver Eagles have skyrocketed. They've gone up 50% in the last 10 days. I suspect they could double again. That's the premium that they charge for a coin after the silver value. The shortages of these are real. They are only going to get worse. The United States Mint has released every single solitary one of the coins that they're going to release. There are no more programs. There are nothing else to release the pressure of the marketplace in the coins that are desired and the coins that are collectible. On top of that, if you've been watching silver in the last 3 or 4 or 5 days, it has made a fairly significant move. So silver's up, premium's up. My price is still the same, but only for these. I think I had 550 or 600 of these sets is all that I have available on this in Mint State 70 perfect. First 400 boxes, last 400 boxes.
Well, and not only that, that doesn't consider everybody in the various forms of ordering. HSN.com, you'll see a full repertoire of what Mike has to offer. And just to allude to what Mike was saying, Mike is a Disney-phile, as am I, my director, and it's the 50th anniversary of Disney, and trust me, their merchandise, it's a lot more abundant. Everybody knows about that 50th anniversary. Even insiders don't know about that opportunity that we just offered. I mean, like Mike said, even coin dealers, specific, avid coin collectors may not be.
It was
aware
like a
of
secret program, Shannon.
It is.
I mean, the Mint didn't announce it.
Right.
They all of a sudden said it was available for sale. And so these APs called me and I get a small allocation. One of them, they said, how many do you want? I said, all of them.
Right.
It's the most incredible program that the United States Mint's ever done, in my opinion. Well, and so that's what we.
And that's what's so cool. So that's why I say it's like you're an industry insider. I mean, even people in the know aren't aware of that. So I hope you're calling on that first, that final and that first, because I think my producer Kevin said there are only 400. Remember, a lot of people shop after the fact, but really when you see what you like, especially if you are already familiar or in the coin collecting world, if you're not, Mike will help you become a collector for the very first time. I don't think there's a host that works with here that hasn't purchased at least one or many coins from Mike based on the education that you always provide. So Mike, we are moving along, and I know we'll let everybody know when that final and that first is sold out. If it's not gone by the end of this 2-hour show, I can promise you for a fact it will sell out very early on hsn.com, because that's what a lot of people do. They watch the shows, tape the shows, shop later. Okay, Mike, now again, part of that story unveiling for us, right?
Yeah, and like I said, we're gonna do, let's finish this off really quickly because I don't have a lot. This is a fascinating story to me. So these are the last coins. So we have the first coins. What everybody is not realizing in the marketplace, unless you're a coin dealer, is how difficult the coins that were released at the beginning part of the year are to get, okay? Extremely difficult to get the brand new coins that were released, because they're now sold out for months. The United States Mint has not released any Mint State coins, Type 1 coins in months now, and they will never release another coin. They will never release another coin. So when they first put this out, because of the restrictions in production from COVID-19. They could only produce about a third as many coins as they wanted to. So they traditionally, the regular mint state coins are made at West Point, which is the far right coin there. You see 2021W, and it's Annex Mint State 70. So that's the regular issue coin, and this is a first release set that we have here. So there's 700 of these. I have 200 of these sets left, and that's all that I have left. So that's the regular coin. So that's like a $129 coin or something like that, is what I think is the HSN price. But because they were so far behind, and because the demand was so intense for these coins that you're going to have right here, they asked the San Francisco Mint, which traditionally does not make regular mint state coins, can you help out, do an emergency production, if you will. The San Francisco Mint kicked in and said absolutely positively, and they made some coins. About 15% of the mintage then was made at the San Francisco Mint, and that's the coin that you see right there. So struck at San Francisco, also Mint State 70, so that's the second coin in the three-coin set. But the single most important coin in this set, in all honesty, and really, I can make an argument for it being $379, is that last coin over to the side. And that last coin is when the San Francisco Mint produced their coins and they sold out in about 5 minutes. They asked the Philadelphia Mint to help, and the Philadelphia Mint said yes, that they could help as well. They didn't make as many. They made maybe 8 or 9% of all the production is Philadelphia Mint. This emergency struck at Philadelphia Mint. But here's the key to this set. It's not just that you get the Philadelphia Mint, the San Francisco Mint, and the West Point Mint of the very last Silver Eagle made by the United States government. That's a big deal. I get that, okay? But the real key to this is that that Philadelphia coin is Mint State 70. And here's where I got to tell you a little story. One of the things that's important in coin collecting is the single most important determining factor of value is condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. And some coins just don't grade as good as other coins. So in other words, some coins are just far harder to get in Mint State 70. That Philadelphia minted coin down on the end there is probably the single most difficult mint state coin to get in Mint State 70, I would argue, in a quarter of a century. I think the only thing that comes close is the 1996. We've graded thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of these coins to get hundreds of Mint State 70s. We had boxes of these 500 coins, where 500 coins we'd get 20 70s. We get 15 70s. We'd get 20 70s. So what we have there is what we call conditional rarity. That it's not just a rare coin because it's the rarest of all the Mint State Silver Eagles made by the United States government. It's not just that. It's that it's by far the rarest in grade in Mint State 70. There's less of these coins than there are of the proof coins. I think there's even going to be more of the less of these than there are the reverse proof coins. I think of all of the coins made in Type 1 in 2021 in the American Silver Eagles, this coin right here is going to be the single most difficult coin to get Mint State 70. And remember, I referenced the 1996 American Silver Eagle. Look, in Mint State 69, and this coin, by the way, is about 7 or 8 times rarer than that coin. In Mint State 69, that's about a $159 or $69 coin. But in Mint State 70, that's about a $5,000 coin in 1996. And why is that? Because it's almost impossible to get in Mint State 70, and that's what this coin is. The thing is we are close to the event. It is still in the year. So that's why I can do this price. This is a coin 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now is going to be conditionally legendary. People are going to say, do you have any, the 21 pig? And they'll go, well, you have it in 70. Well, no, nobody has it in 70. Everybody has it in Mint State 69, but nobody has it in Mint State 70. Additionally, the United States Mint has announced, and I believe them, that they're not going to make a supplemental mint, Philadelphia Mint for the Type 2 coins. So it'll be the only Philadelphia minted coin. From a rarity standpoint, in terms of Mint State 70, the only thing that even comes close to this is the 2015 Philadelphia minted emergency issue coin. In 70, this coin is almost as rare. And that coin in Mint State 70 from 2015 is, I think, $3,000 or $5,000 still. So It's not just that you're getting all three of the special mints, including the two emergency issues, the San Francisco and the Philadelphia, but you're getting them all in Mint State 70. That is the key to collectability. That's the key to desirability. That's why you're picking this up, and it's the very last coins ever made by the United States Mint with the old heraldic design. I have 200, now 198 left. That's in the entire edition. There's 710 of these trios, and that is basically every single solitary P mint that I could get, and we bought like 10,000 coins. Okay, I get 700 of them for this set. Like I said, it is so phenomenally difficult to get. It's something that you really have to put in your collection, particularly in this condition. Well, absolutely. And, you know, they say this about women. I don't know that they say it about me. She gets better with time. This gets better with time. It's a historic event. It's a historic moment. Not to say nothing, the least of which is it's the set. So it is only for those of you who are selecting it now. And I know you saw that quantity left counter. Remember, that quantity left of 200 does not reflect the man or the mode or the number, you know, of people who are calling. Quite often we have coin dealers, just a kind of insider tip, that actually do buy from our coin shows because of really the special offerings and certainly pricing and flex pay and everything else and extended holiday return policy. This is one that you really should consider tonight, because what does happen more frequently than not is people watch these shows and then they, you know, shop after the fact, and then I can promise you, you will not get this. So hopefully you're taking action to get yours. 768-517. And I have to say, if the level of desirability on that is so overwhelming right now, can you imagine, like Mike said, better with time, like women, wine, or whatnot? This is something that you're going to be glad that you did it. I mean, you really will. 3 flexible payments, $126.65. We just as a friendly reminder for you, we're doing holiday shopping, and if you're not doing it, you should. Everybody's saying shop early, shop smart, because supplies, you know, the supply chain, shipping, all that stuff can be much more challenging this year. Plus, then wouldn't it be nice to enjoy the holidays for a change without those panic moments? I forgot to get a gift for fill in the blank. All right, well, Adam's going to have great gifts and more. His open house show is coming up at 9 o'clock. We've got more with the only show of the visit with the King of Coins, Mike Mizak, and here's a little peek at what Adam has to say.
What really separates a house from a home? A home should provide comfort, coziness, and convenience. Join me on Monday nights where I'll be giving you great ideas for your home, your kitchen, and your life.
Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price. Did you know that we have amazing items and deals you'll never see on air? That's right, you'll only find them at hsn.com. We're talking top brands, exclusive names and bundles, plus thousands of products all the time. Discover all our best deals all in one place, including offers you'll see online only. And with hundreds of videos and customer reviews, we make it easy to shop smart. Click, explore, discover, and get more of what you love. Only at hsn.com.
Well, you can see I'm kind of kicking back and relaxing and learning about coins, and hopefully you're doing the same thing. This is HSN. I'm Shannon. I'm with my friend. I have known him for decades. He does get better with time, just like that last coin opportunity that we had. Don't forget, on hsn.com, you're welcome to shop 24 hours a day. But the big thing is, when Mike Mizak, I always say the leading numismatist. I mean, really, if there's something you want to learn about coins, know about coins, understand about coins, he's your guy. But then he does things for you that I'll just tell you, even in the world of coin collecting, nobody does. They just don't. I mean, I say he leads, everybody else follows. And that really is true on a lot of different fronts and things that have happened historically in the coin world. This is actually kind of a little piece of history for me. I always say it's a crowd pleaser or a fan favorite. I love the design. The Morgan Silver has a special place in my heart, and I know a lot of people. Mike, wow. What are you doing for folks here?
The United States Mint's done releasing the Silver Eagle. but they still have a little trick up their sleeve. This is the 100th anniversary of the Morgan silver dollar. So they are about to release here in 2 weeks they're making another Morgan silver dollar dated 2021. I mean, they're literally 100 years later, and it's a regular coin. Okay? And they're doing it a Philadelphia, a Denver, and a San Francisco, just like they did in 1921. So when that new coin comes out in I don't know, when's that going to be? Probably I'll have it for the late October show. I have one late show in October. When I get that, we'll have that trio, the P, the D, and the S, just like this, in our highest grade, this is the highest grade that I have available. And it's going to be probably about $1,200 for coins that they literally made probably 2 days ago. These are the original 100-year-old coins. The original 1921. The original 1921 Denver. The original 1921 San Francisco. And in the Morgan silver dollar, the Denver mint was made only 1 year. It was only made the last year of issue in that Denver mint. And not only do you get these coins, and right now, of course, with the new Morgan, the 100th, the Centennial coin coming out, everybody is going crazy. These coins have doubled, almost tripled in price relatively recently. Not only can you not find these, but these coins are uncirculated. And they're not just uncirculated, they're brilliant uncirculated. They're actually choice brilliant uncirculated. Mint State 64, Mint State 60 is uncirculated. And 62 is choice uncirculated. 63 is brilliant uncirculated. This is choice brilliant uncirculated Mint State 64 certified final year of issue. And they look like they were made yesterday. Now, here's the problem, Shannon. I'm not the only one that could do the math and saw the United States government doing this Centennial Morgan deal. I got 86 of these trios. Now, I could probably go get some more in the marketplace, but in the current marketplace right now, I'm going to be $9.99. I bought these about a year ago, and I've been sitting on them. So you're going to get all three coins, all choice brilliant uncirculated, all certified. And understand, the 1921 Ds and the 1921 Ss are bringing tremendous premiums in the marketplace, particularly in Mint State 64, if you can find them. And if you could, please just take the S Mint, the coin all the way on the end, and if you could flip it over. Shannon, I'd appreciate that. Because I want people to see, any of them, it doesn't really make any difference. And just flip it over, and you have to put it the other way. Because the United States Mint, of course, rotates the dies 180
you break
degrees.
It, you buy
That's
it.
why we have certified
not,
coins.
Right?
They're fine.
Okay.
It's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, they're just like that.
All right.
Look at that coin. And that coin looks like it was made yesterday. It's absolutely positively stunning. And right between the D and the O and dollar, if we can get in really, really tight at the bottom of the coin, there's a little bitty, itty bitty, teeny tiny in the bottom half of the coin between the D and the O and dollar, right underneath the wreath. You see a little tiny microscopic S.
Oh.
that tells us that was made at the San Francisco Mint. The vast majority of all the 1921 Morgans were made at the Philadelphia Mint. So the S Mint, and particularly the D Mint or the Denver Mint, is very, very difficult to get out there. And the reason is the Denver Mint was made 1 year and 1 year only. So type collectors need to get the Denver, 1921 Denver. There's the S. You can barely see it between the D and the O and dollar right down there. You get that fantastic S that you see right there. And look at all the detail, all the shine and the sheen, the luster of this coin, just like the day it was made over 100 years ago. Over 100 years ago. Like I said, I've got only 86 of these to go around. 86 of these to go around. Like I said, probably only another couple of minutes on these is all that we're going to do. There we go. I got 85 now left. And I've got tons and tons and tons of people in line from the last set as well. You remember, these coins are not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. The new coins are going to be made by the United States government. Those are the commemorative coins. These are the original coins. These coins were made in 1921. Okay, so these coins are 100 years old. These coins are 100 years old, and they're still in this incredible, brilliant, uncirculated condition, including the only year that the United States government ever made the Morgan silver dollar at the Denver Mint. And so, like I said, to get the complete mint mark set, by the way, in 1921, These were the only 3 mints that actually made the Morgan silver dollar. Now, in the commemorative year, they're also doing a Carson City 2021 Morgan silver dollar and a New Orleans Morgan silver dollar. But those were not made in 1921 originally. So in the brand new coins, by the way, the 6-coin set, because they did a peace dollar as well, I'm assuming I'm going to be about $3,000 for $3,000 or $4,000 for the 6-coin set that's going to come out in 2 weeks. So why not get the original coin? Why not get the coins that were made 100 years ago? And I would argue are even rarer, particularly in this condition, than the brand new coins that they're just done for only, what is that, about $225 a coin, or something like $250 a coin, a little less than $250 a coin. And I think that's incredible. That's the way you want to do it. They're 100% original. And remember the grade. So the new ones are going to be Mint State 70. So how much would a Mint State 70 set of the 1921s be? I would say $1 billion. That's what I'd charge if I had a set, but there's none in existence. There are no Mint State 70s. Matter of fact, there's no Mint State 69s. I don't think I can put together a set of Mint State 68s. Probably Mint State 67 would be $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, because you have to understand the old Morgans just don't grade. So this is an extraordinarily high grade in Mint State 64. Do not conflate the grades from 1921 and 2021. Whole different ball game. These are extraordinarily high grade in Mint State 64 and an absolutely complete set.
Absolutely. And remember, and Kevin, I want to confirm there is 18-month VIP financing, correct? Wow, that's even better. That basically, if you use your HSN credit card, that means you could create 18 flex pays, for lack of a better term. That would make it about $40, which is pretty extraordinary. And then remember, of course, you get that extended holiday return policy as well. Well, we're about halfway through our King of Coins and our special primetime edition with Mike Mezak here at HSN. Don't forget, when you go to hsn.com, if you want to kind of rerun or rewatch the presentation, which is what I know a lot of you do, because it's the information along with the configurations and the extended holiday return policy and, you know, all the things that we do collectively with Mike and HSN here at the Coin Collector. And for those of us out there who are listening and learning at the same time, Mike, that's what's so great about this, well, epic moment in time and history, and most certainly for coin collectors, there's so much to know, and the more you know, the more you're compelled to do something like this. So I'm interested to see what the story is here.
Well, I had 50 of these last week, which we sold out in four or 5 minutes. That was all I had. There are several of these coins that are very difficult to get, and everybody, I had customers, I had HSN, I had people in my organization saying, how can we do this? And I said, well, we're short, 6 of this. I have 5 of these, 7 of these, and 9 of these. So I called a good friend of mine who I know had the coins, and I said, look, I know the price on these have skyrocketed. Can you make me a special set, a special deal for like 5 dozen trios? And he said, thank you, and I'd like to thank my good friend in Austin, Texas, for putting this together for me so that I can do 66 of these trios. I can do 66 of these trios. Let me explain to you what we have here. So the United States government announces in 2019 that they're changing the design of the American Silver Eagle from the old design, the heraldic eagle, to the new design that is the eagle in flight that you see right here. So they released that coin, those coins this year. These are the proof versions of those coins. The West Point Mint Type 1, the West Point Mint Type 2, and then the special San Francisco Mint Type 2 as well that you see down there on the end. So you've got, like I said, West Point Mint, San Francisco Mint. They did not make a San Francisco Mint Type 1. So for 2021, in this historic year, this transition year, this incredible numismatic event, the United States government made three proof silver eagles. They made 1 of the old coins and 2 of the new coins, and the 2 new coins at 2 different mints. Already, I'm down to 64 of these. And I told you I had to move heaven and earth to put these 66 sets together. Originally, we've already sold 2 of the sets. So it is absolutely complete. It is absolutely perfect proof 70. It is all three coins. It is in my exclusive Liberty Core holder from NGC that you see right here. The new coins, we designed the new dual core NGC that you see right there. And so that's why you see the reverse, the new eagle on the reverse of that coin. So we designed the brand new reverse dual core as well for the very first time, just for those. So when you have the mint state coins, which are incredibly, phenomenally important, and then you have the burnished coins and you have all that. But the key to this, from a collector standpoint, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I don't think there's any doubt about it, is the proof coin. It is the ultimate expression of a collector edition that the United States government has made for 200 years. They have done special proof coins. Understand, proof is not a condition. It's a method of manufacturing. It's a method of manufacturing. That is the 100% key to this particular set. They're struck multiple times under higher pressures to give it that mirror finish. And then because of that, and because of the reduction in production that was done by the United States Mint, because of the COVID pandemic, these were reduced to the point where they only made 175,000 sets. That makes this what amounts to the rarest proof set that the United States government has every year. Now, traditionally, for many, many years, they just made an S mint or they just made a W mint. And then in the last 10 years or so, they've made like a W and an S. And that was it. They've never done 3 proof coins, regular issue proof coins in a single year except for this year. And it's that important for you to understand. It's that important of a numismatic event for you to put these together. Now, obviously, they released each one of these coins ungraded to the United States public all, at 3 different times. The sum total of all the time it took for all 3 coins to sell out from the United States Mint is about 10 minutes. Is about 10 minutes. It took about 3 minutes per coin for the entire issue from the United States Mint to sell out, whether it be Type 1, whether it be Type 2, whether it be West Point Mint, whether it be San Francisco Mint. So you've got this single most unique numismatic event, I think, of our lifetime, certainly in the last 25 years. We have got that event, and you've got the complete proof edition right here. All 3 coins at $1,299. I had it one time last week, had 50 coins completely and totally sold out. I have 66 coins, and that's the number that I have going forward. It's not like I have the ability to do any other coins. I literally had to call in a favor to get these coins to be able to do 5 and a half dozen sets is what it is. And I saved it for this show, and that's what your opportunity is, and that what you have is what you have right now. So this transition, if you want to get this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, 35 years in the making and another 25 years before they could change it again, this is the entire proof version of that, all done in 2021. And I want people to understand how unique that is, where they did the transition in the same year. When they originally released this, they assumed that they were going to do all the 2020 was going to be the last year of the old design, and 2021 was going to be the first year of the new design. But because of the restrictions put on the United States Mint, they only did 6 months of the old design and 6 months of the new design, and that creates 3 2021 regular issue proof Silver Eagles, all of them represented here, all certified perfect, proof 70 perfect. The last of the Type 1s, the first of the Type 2s from both the West Point Mint and even the rarest San Francisco Mint, all certified perfect proof, all in my exclusive holder, all in the dual core NGC holder for the Type 2s, and then, of course, our exclusive Liberty holder for the Type 1 and what's left. As you can see, I've got about 20–30% of the quantity. I've got so many people on the phone right now. I'm assuming this is going to sell it. I have more people on the phone than I have got sets remaining. I've got more people set, but they could be ordering other things. I would tell you, please do not wait, do not hesitate. Pick up the phone and get this. This is not something I can bring back. The rarity of this set is unlike anything I've seen because all 3 coins were done in the same year. You had the transition within the same year itself. Very, very, very important from a collectible standpoint. Add in the exclusivity of presentation, the exclusivity of grade. They're all certified perfect. And then the exclusivity of the fact that the United States Mint has put this entire thing together all in 1 year, and you get the complete set in my exclusive holder that you're going to have right there.
Well, and really the grandeur of that exclusive core, I think that's one of the nicest ones that, Mike, you and your team have done. I mean, it really, it just kind of, you know, surrounds the landscape of the coin. You can see how quickly these are going, and Mike is absolutely right. Unquestionably, you know, we can't say, we'll tell you when it's sold out, but we know it will be sold out. So it's like you're an industry insider. Remember, Mike called in every favor he could to curate this for you, so definitely take advantage of it. And Kevin, there is 18-month VIP financing on that, right? Wow, that's pretty incredible. Remember, 18-month VIP financing in which you would keep, you know, really create your own flex pay, for lack of a better term. That would make it about $72.22 if you decide to do that. Well, time flies and you're having fun. This is the final hour, Mike, I know. And we got a lot of stuff to get to. Now, what do you have coming up for us this hour?
Well, so the United States Mint released one set, in essence, okay, of special issues that are